Welcome, people of planet Earth and all planets beyond. Welcome to Heat Check, powered by Defunct.com. This is the highest selling t-shirts on eBay over the last 2 weeks. Let's take a look at the list. Now, starting the list off at number 10, we have this vintage Monica wrap tee, hip hop single stitch. This one's pretty sick. Looks like it's in incredible condition. On the TOP tag, the top tag, yep, double XL. Let's see, we just get the front and back, but man, it looks killer. It's like, that is super duper fresh. I wonder if this is like part of someone who collected long term. Doesn't give us much information, but 24-inch chest, 31.5-inch. That's a great size. Fantastic. This one sold for $1,000. Okay, then at number 9, we have the vintage Kirk Franklin New Nation tee on the Fruit of the Loom Heavy. This one looks super crispy, front and back, so it looks legit and pretty dope. I have to admit, I'm a little bit, suspicious, but surprised by the number that this t-shirt sold for. It sold for $1,020. I know Kirk Franklin has got a following, especially in the gospel world, but I did not expect it to be this big a deal. This t-shirt, maybe it's just, the great size and the great condition, but it did sell for $1,020. Color me a little suspicious, just because it seems like the price is a little bit out of control, but maybe not. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. But welcome, Kirk Franklin, to the Heat Check Top 10. Next up at the number 8 spot, we have the vintage WWF King Duggan Tee, correct my pronunciation. But this one is super sick. This looks like it's in incredible condition. Let's see a picture of that tag. We have that WWF tag. There's the Grand Illusion tag for the t-shirt itself. This thing is sick. Super cool. Great t-shirt. Looks like it's in fantastic condition. We've seen some of these t-shirts, not necessarily this design, but Duggan t-shirts go for a lot. Looks like this is connected to some actual history. So there's a collection. So that's pretty cool. This one went for $1,213 with 18 bids. All right, then at number 7, we have a really fascinating one, because this one at first caught me a little bit by surprise. And I kind of questioned it at first, but now I kind of understand a little bit more about what's going on here. We have the I Conquered the Savage Empire, which I believe is I know it now, is an Origin video game. The Wild Basin Expedition. At first I was like, this number doesn't make sense, but then you go down here and read. This is a piece from the Origin Museum, which is a museum about the, Origin video games, some early, late 80s video games. This is part of a specific collection, so this is incredibly rare. This actually apparently comes out of that museum, so that's pretty cool. So this has got a little bit of piece of history, a super rare piece. I can't say that I know much about the game itself, but still really interesting that this is a little piece of video game history. This one sold for $1,302 with 4 bids. Then we have the Mosquito Head Demon Loud in Possession 1980s t-shirt. Look at this one. Wild t-shirt, as all Mosquito Heads are or tend to be. This one just has got all kinds of stuff going on, and it looks like it's in incredible condition as well. Yeah, these things, Mosquito Heads end up on this list all the time. There is on the Hanes tag. The colors on this, it's incredible print. Obviously, Mosquito Heads make it on here. You guys know why, because they're just so incredible. This one sold for $1,450 with 38 bids, so a lot of people on the attack on this one. Then we have this Patti Smith late 70s vintage t-shirt. This is super cool. We've seen a handful of, or at least pretty consistent, punk, new wave t-shirts, late 70s stuff on this list recently. This kind of continues that trend. Super cool. We've never seen a Patti Smith t-shirt, I don't think, on the list, so it's pretty cool to see it up here. This one did not disappoint in terms of price. It didn't go for $3,500. It went for $1,500, which is still quite a bit of money. So pretty awesome here. Really cool t-shirt. All these you know, rock and roll t-shirts from that era. Some are much more rare than others, and this is probably more on the rare side, obviously, so it deserves that price. Great t-shirt. Then Marvel is back again for another week of pretty significant dominance in the top 10. They had a lull for a while where we were not seeing very many Marvels, but we're seeing them now. We have the new and baggy SpiderMan and Punisher mega print. Here is it in its package, and then I guess this is the t-shirt that it actually is. This one is incredible. Love the brick pattern. It's so loud. Super cool t-shirt. This right here is not the t-shirt, but this is the t-shirt. This is just for reference. This one sold for $1,900, but don't blink because we're about to hit with another big one as well. Like I said, we have the Spider-Man Electro t-shirt right here. It's great size too. XL, still in the bag. This is just an example, not the actual picture itself. This t-shirt is super dope. I think these are great t-shirts. Some people got a little bit burned out on Marvel. I still think, even though you can get burned out, these are probably some of the t-shirts with the longest value life in collectability too for many years to come. So this one's super awesome. This one did sell for $2,000. Then at number 2, we have a sort of a repeat, back to back. This does not appear to be the same t-shirt, though I guess it could be, but I'm pretty sure it's not in this case. We have the vintage Santa Cruz Skateboards monster t-shirt. This one we saw last week, I think at number 10 or 9. But this one is here. Got some hype. There is the Santa Cruz size large, made in USA. I feel like the other one, if I remember correctly, might have been on a Hanes tag or a Stedman or something like that. So that's pretty interesting. This is on a Santa Cruz tag. I could be wrong and misremembering, but still super dope. Single stitch t-shirt. Obviously, early skateboard t-shirts do super well. This one did sell for $2,000 as well for the number 2 spot. I'm sure that last t-shirt sale helped this one for sure, because I think the last one was like $1,300 or $1,400. So super dope t-shirt. Now before we get to number 1, remember, don't buy a fake. Use the legitimate app to verify and authenticate your vintage t-shirts. Use code LOOTFAM to get 25% off your authentication. Then at number 1, Marvel dominance continues. We have the vintage all over mega print Magneto Wolverine t-shirt. Look at this one. Magneto's t-shirts tend to do pretty well. Back here continues a little bit of a different scene in the front. So sometimes that's not the case, but this one, in this particular case, is the case. This one is on a size XL as well. This one's super dope. I do know that I believe this has something to do with a fundraiser of sorts, or for some legal issues. You can read this story down here. So maybe that plays a little bit into the price, but either way, this is a super incredible t-shirt that definitely deserves the number 1 spot either way. So really great t-shirt, fantastic, just one of the best examples of these Marvel t-shirts that you will see. And this guy sold for $4,000. And that is the Heat Check Top 10. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.